Hello beautiful souls, welcome to the full moon in Virgo report. I'm Ham from Self Love Self Care System, and I want to say big happy welcome to all my followers who are and subscribers, and everyone on here that is new to the channel. Welcome, and I hope you get something from this report. Before I go on, I just want to say a few things. I have a new Facebook group called Awakening Angel Consciousness. If you are interested, please hit Facebook up and see if you can join. It's no problem, it's all visible. You just need to click join button. There's a few questions and you can come in. It's a beautiful space where we can all connect together and share stuff. It's a proper share page. I'm allowing you to post stuff on there and give your opinions and your thoughts too, which will be lovely. So let's, without further ado, get to our full moon in Virgo report. So the full moon's tagline for this particular full moon is from a practical space you can jump into spiritual understanding that highlights your green light to go. We have our full moon in Virgo on the 7th of March 2023 at 16 degrees and 40 minutes. It's at 4:40 a.m. Pacific time, 7:40 p.m. Eastern time, and 12:40 p.m. UK time. Now, the energies for Pacific are in the energetic frequency of money, completion, that kind of thing. And also it's got angelic resonance attached to it. The Eastern energetic frequency is the energy of spiritual truth within and foundations, and also spiritual understanding. And for the UK, it is foundations, things coming together, a sense of independence, and also spiritual truths too. So March is a firecracker of a month for the frequencies and shifts that are inherent. Saturn is about to move into Pisces. It's moving into Pisces tomorrow on the 8th of March. We have a whole new stuff and new feelings, new energetic frequency. It's literally going to move, and it will stay in Pisces for about 2 to 3 years. There is going to be change because of it. The energetic frequency is very, very different. It's going to be very, very different. There's lots of moves. Pluto is also going to begin its move into Aquarius. Okay, it's coming, and we're also hitting the astrological new year on the 20th. It's the summer solstice on the solstice actually. So on March 20th. The angels are also going to be bringing out your astrological message. Well, it's not an astrological message, it's an angel message. But normally it comes out in January. But for some reason they stalled me this year. So it will be coming out March. It's due. So do watch out for that, because there's a lot of information in that that's going to be quite interesting for you. What else? We are in, like I say, a big time of endings and beginnings. So Saturn is literally, like I say, it's moving into Pisces. It's at 29 degrees. It's right at that space, right? And also, like I say, there's a lot of change highlighted. Okay, and the one with Pluto, I might do a report on this if I get some time, but the one with Pluto going into Aquarius is a bit of an sort of 1 foot in and 1 foot out movement. It's not going to be going fully into Aquarius till the end of next year. Okay, so it's going to be, I think it works out as about 3 months this year, and then next year it's going to be 9 months. What it's doing, the astrological frequency, is it's allowing us to get a flavour of the changes that are coming. Okay, now I want to look a little bit at the chart. Now this isn't my chart, it's just one I printed up. I just wanted to show you a few things today. Okay, so we've got the moon, which is right over here. Okay, yeah, and over here we've got quite a lot in Pisces, right? So I'm going to speak to this, but I want you to see it. And we've also got quite a lot in Aries there as well. So Pisces being the water sign and that intuition. And obviously we've got Pisces sun because it's opposing the moon at the moment. Whenever we have a full moon, the sun always opposes the moon, okay? And we have a new moon, they sit next to each other. So that's the energetic frequency that we've got going on. I'm going to leave that there because I'm going to refer to it a little bit today to explain a few things to you. The 16 degrees, because like I say, it's at 16 degrees, is a spiritual truth number. It also taps into the frequency of love, and it's getting love right. Yeah, so most of you who have had difficult relationship, or it's your hardest area, that will be being highlighted at the moment for you. And it's also tapping into independence, or a beginning, or a new beginning as well. We are in new beginnings. I want you to note and to remember that this year in and of itself is going to be beginnings and endings, beginnings and endings, beginnings and endings. You're going to be learning something that will really help you. These are 2023 and 2024 are catalyzing years. Okay, when we get through those 2 years, get to 2025, there's going to be a different frequency in total across the board. Things will feel different, and the world will feel different, and the places where you live and reside and the people and everything will change its resonance and its frequency, because the energetic shifts are happening, and they're happening now. Okay, so with Virgo and Pisces axis in play, we're being called to balance day-to-day routines, health and order in the Virgo camp, and vision, spiritual health in Pisces. Virgo rules physical, the way that we manage our day-to-day on a very third dimensional level. Okay, so the way you do your dishes, where you maybe sort the clothes out, that kind of thing. Virgo's very committed to making these processes right. It's a very practical sign. Okay, while Pisces taps into higher consciousness, the higher dimensions, and it asks us to heal our spiritual selves. Now, there are going to be lots of intuitive hits, because as I say, there's quite a lot of Pisces here, which is asking us to tap into our intuition, have these intuitive hits, open messages, open filter, but it's going to be managed by watchful Virgo. Okay, remember, Virgo is an earth sign, which means it's very, very grounded energy. Okay, so an energy is also opening, which is asking us to look at all areas of our life and how we're going to make them better. Because in this energy, with Virgo wanting to get it right, Virgo wants to get it right. It wants to cross the T's, dot the I's, make sure it's all working. And Pisces wants to bring in that very mystical, magical understanding of what you're thinking about. Okay, so Virgo wants to help you. It wants to bring you opportunities that you deserve. And then this balances with Pisces, which is going to bring you more information and possibilities. You see, the thing is, because Pisces here is going to help you to tap in to the understanding of more than that physical element. You're going to be able to see things in a deeper way, right? In a stronger way. Okay, now Pisces is also going to move us into a new world of healing, and the angels have told me that the evolution is being highlighted here. Okay, so I've been told by the angels that we're actually shifting in our vibrational frequency with regard to healing. Okay, medical, the way our medical stuff works, the way our way of systems work with regards to that kind of care, there's going to be a change. I've been told by the angels, look, this could take a while, guys, because their time and our time really doesn't work. It's not the same. And when I try and discuss time with them, they say there is no time. So then that makes it really complicated, because I don't understand what they're saying. But what they're saying to me is that the shift in consciousness is happening, and we're going to be treating each other in a better way with regards to this. Okay, the theme of Virgo is about cleaning up, and with this particular moon, we're being asked to cleanse everything that needs to go. Is it old stuff? Where are you living? Is it what you're wearing? Is it you've just got to purge it. Purge where you truly are. Let those things go and move forward. Okay, Virgo wants it to look right. Okay, it wants it to be right, connected, understood, so it can move forward. It won't move forward until it looks right and it understands it. Okay, it just won't do it. So don't let the past that's sitting on don't let the past that is sitting on your shoulders be in the way, because it could get in the way of this. It really, really could. There's also strong Aries in this chart too. Remember that Aries is go, go, go planet, and with Jupiter in Aries, there'll be some information that you need. You kind of get a gift, a sort of understanding. It's almost as if you're going to be shown how to do it. You're going to be given the understanding. And it's also, I'll just show you it actually. It's sitting right next to the wounded healer Chiron. which is at 14 degrees. Okay, so you've got Jupiter at 13, which is kind of a foundational base, and Chiron asking you to transmute those wounded spaces within you. It's asking you to create a new foundation. I think and I sense that you've been healing this for some time, but it's time to really let it work its way out of your system. There's a change highlighted here, and if you're reticent, you are going to get pulled, and that pull won't be comfortable if you're reticent to move. Okay, in this energy you might want to say everything. You might share all conversation, all things that you're thinking. My words of caution would be, it's wise if you say everything with love, and be quite careful about how you're verbalizing yourself. Remember, this is a crazy month. There's a lot of change. We've got the equinox coming up as well. There's something that's going to help you to begin the journey in a new wave. Okay, just trust. There's so much highlighted over the next few months, and it's really to help us. Okay, so Virgo is the grounded earth sign. It's very connected to Gaia's wisdom. It's tapping us into self-care on a very sort of herbal level, earth level. Okay, so I'm seeing herbs, and I'm seeing using herbs in your food, and eating in a healthier way, cooking natural produce, and allowing the magic of the earth to give you its wisdom. Then the sun is kind of a bottom line. The sea, almost at the bottom of the sea, is calling you. You're being asked to look at anything that is lurking in the bottom of your energy field. Okay, you're being asked to see the truth below the surface. You're being called with the energy of the Pisces sun to tap into the mythical, the mystical, the sea breeze energy of the spiritual realm. The earthiness of Virgo will hold us while Pisces opens us up to awakening to the truth timeline that is being offered to all of us. You see, Virgo has this practical element, whilst Pisces is trying to show us that something's coming, something big, something amazing, and change. It's going to be change, and it's on a good level. It's on a good level. So we've got the moon. I will show you this. So the moon is square Mars here, okay, which is still in Gemini, okay, and that's another change that's coming. Mars is moving out of Gemini. I think, it's going to go into Cancer. So that's going to change. But at the moment, the energetic frequency of that is calling us into, let me see, that's an ending energy. Something's changing there. That's a new beginning coming. With a lot of communications, you're going to get some information through with regard to that as well. There's also the relationships are highlighted in that as well, and some independence as well, and bringing stuff closer together rather than things being apart. There could be some frustration with that, because Mars is a frustrated energy just in and of itself, right? And Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini, so there is that kind of planetary almost resonance, so it's going to make you may feel it a little bit more. Okay, use it to inform you, because it's going to bring you something that you need to understand, so you can get it, some information that you require. Okay, so the Pisces energy is also informing you of what is possible, and that there are multiple solutions. Yeah, watch out for that, because I think what I'm seeing here is that for some of us, we're looking for a solution, but what I'm getting is there's more than one solution to this. And also, it's really highlighted here to, regardless of the frustrations that you might feel, to tend to the practical matters, so that the spiritual element of truth that's trying to bring itself to you is more clear. Okay, so you're going to need to be careful with your communication as well. But there is a dream. I feel a sense of a dream being open to you, like there's something that you've always wanted, you've always thought about, and you would like, that it's kind of just been a little bit out of reach. It's not too out of reach, it's almost there, just kind of there. And I feel that this energy frequency is going to give you the potential to make it real and tangible, and that's what Virgo is. It's about the tangibility of it, about it being a real thing. Okay, so this is a revelation. Okay, its energy is going to help you to go where you're really meant to be and have what you're really meant to have. There are 3 planets in Pisces, and it's gonna also call you to kind of go inwards as well. You've got that Aries energy as well, but it's going to call you to go inwards. Okay, take a little bit of a rest so that you can understand that practicality and what needs to happen next. Yeah. And how I'm seeing this is, if you rest over this period and reflect, yeah, then you're going to allow the Virgo full moon to illuminate something that has really been kind of tricky for you, and a little bit you've struggled with it. You've struggled with it a bit. Okay, Saturn is, like I say, about to enter Pisces. We already talked about this, and because of this, you are going to be asked to step into your inner truth. You really don't know what's going to show up here. We don't know what's going to show up, and we don't know what's coming. Okay, this is the beginning. It's like the tip of the iceberg, and there's so much underneath there in the water. It's in the water, this iceberg, and there's so much. It's water because it's Pisces, and the Pisces sun, but it's connected to our earth element. Okay, earth needs water. Okay, Virgo doesn't and won't love it because it wants to plan. It really, really does. It wants to plan. It wants to understand where things are going. You know, there's a lot highlighted. The universal love's highlighted. Uranus in Taurus. It's moving direct. It's bringing in a frequency of material comfort, but on a really high level love aspect. I was looking at Venus. Oh yeah, Venus is a little bit later. I've got some information about that too. So I get the feeling that any problem that you thought was impossible may be moving into solution stage. Now, the solution stage has either come to you already, because you get 3 days before a full moon, 3 days after a full moon. That's what I always say, okay? So from the 3rd all the way up to the 10th is the energetic frequency where you may get a little bit of an aha moment, and you'll know where you need to go. Now, it's really interesting because I think the angels are coming through with this message for you. They're saying, please be open to this though, because for some of you, you're resistant to it. You're resistant to it, and you're also questioning it. So be open to it, okay? Now, Venus is in Aries, is also highlighting a new beginning. It's at 18 degrees, and there's a sense of completion that links to love. If something in your love life has been elusive, this period could illuminate it or give you a new option, choice, or change. Now, that degree also, for me, taps into the God element. It taps into material possessions and things and money, taps into independence, it taps into beauty. It wants a new beginning in the aspects of love. It is the end of something, an old way, an old thought process, and it's bringing in a new sense of you understanding where you're meant to go, what you're meant to be doing. Yeah. So the full moon and its energy will affect you if you have moon, sun, ascendant in either Virgo or Pisces, and maybe a little bit with Aries. Well, maybe not so much, but maybe not really, I don't think. But it's going to affect people born with personal planets at approximately 13 to 21 degrees of the mutable signs. Okay. Now, before I go on to our release questions for the month, I'm going to do us a blessing card today because I really felt called to do this for you. So I'm going to got these little blessing cards. I don't know who they're by. If anyone's watching this and you know who they're by, please let me know. I've got them in this bag. That's it. I have no idea who they're by. So I'm going to get us one blessing card for this Virgo full moon. Oh, it's the angel of expectation. I'm always expecting the best of myself. To what do you want to give birth? The essence of expectation is to know how to wait for that which is already conceived within yourself. It is like a pregnant woman who nourishes and cares while she wisely waits till the baby is ready to be born. Then she joyfully welcomes it. See, you are ready to conceive and birth something new. You are ready to begin something afresh. So let's go into our release questions for the month. Are you ready to step out of an old behaviour or pattern that's been holding you back? Ask yourself that question. Journal that question. Really step into that question. If there is resistance to this, what do you need to do to make it happen? Journal question. How can you release these feelings and the thoughts that you've used so many times to stop you? Now your action step. What one thing can you do differently today or this week? There you go, my lovelies. That is your full moon in Virgo report. I am sending you all so much love. Namaste. Take care of yourselves, and I will speak to you soon. Lots of love. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Love to you all. Bye.